It is time for Fifth Host when we talk about what you're talking about. A Home Depot co-founder says he'll support President Trump in 2020, and some customers aren't happy. In fact, they're so mad they are now calling for a boycott. But Home Depot says that co-founder is retired, and they do not endorse presidential candidates. So DBL Nation, generally speaking, would you boycott a company that supports a candidate you do not like?
All right, Sam, this is a real one. Okay, let's get to it. Bobby from Facebook says, there we go. I try to base my opinion solely on the candidate's words and actions. I still have to buy things. I can't afford to go to expensive stores because of a political boycott. It's funny, Bobby, Jeff and I were talking about this before the show started. We have children. It's like, honestly, you kind of have to go to the closest place. So, I mean, really, if you really are dead set on not going to Home Depot, obviously there's always a Lowe's, there's always a Coke to a Pepsi. But at the same time, think about how many companies you give your business to and you don't need a political leaning. So, I don't know about this one.
Yeah. Well, Catherine from Facebook says, I will spend more money at Home Depot. Thanks for the great news. Okay, Catherine, you do you. But I think that that's a really great example of that's how you determine where you're going to spend your money based on what you believe in. When you have a boycott, that's the whole point of a boycott. People can either spend their money or they don't. And if they do, then people kind of know where the majority lies. So for me, I try to be mindful about where I'm spending my money and who I'm giving my money to.
All right, Elliot from Facebook says, I'll boycott if he pledges his fortune to have Trump reelected. All right, listen, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I'm going to do what I have to do. Just so you know, I think to put a little context in this man was no longer on the board, right? He was one of the co-founders. So, again, this is clickbait, I think, here. People are like, Home Depot, boycott. The guy's not even involved with Home Depot anymore. So, to be perfectly honest, there's a Home Depot across the street from where I live. I don't care who's running that place. I'm going to get my light bulb over there because it's right next to my place.
Right.
Cher, I'm glad you're changing the light bulb.
I'm glad he goes to Home Depot with one light bulb.
Well, I mean, what am I, a contractor? What are you going there for?
CBS gets 4 at a time.
You get a pack of light bulbs. You go for one light bulb.
What's giant? I'm like, excuse me, customer service? Can I get a screw? I need like one thing.
Sharon from Facebook says, as much as I don't approve of what's going on with our government right now, I find this ridiculous. People can support whomever they choose. Listen, it's a free country. If somebody really wants to be mindful of their wallet and where their money goes, that's awesome. More power to them. And if somebody wants it out of sheer convenience like Jeff, that's awesome. More power to them. I feel like we become so judgy.
That's right. All right, let's get this last one in. John from Facebook says, I just shopped there this morning and certainly won't be stopping. It's childish to start shopping at a place just because of someone's right to vote. Well read, Al. I'll agree with you, and I'll just say this. We just have so much information in our heads right now. There's so many things to process, and now even when you go to Chick-fil-A, you feel remorse. When you go to Home Depot, you feel remorse. I kind of miss the days where I just didn't know so much.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yes,
but if you think you're helping out, like, I'm not going to Home Depot because of this. Do you know how many other products you're buying that probably support Trump and you have no idea about it? You know, it's like...
Yeah, but you can still look at, you love shopping on Etsy because you love the idea that you're helping these small mom and pop shops. So you, to a degree, also fall into that. And I think that's admirable.
And I do. And listen, I just think politics are getting we're so overwhelmed with politics now. And people are just looking at the clickbait and we're not really talking anymore. Listen, I don't know. I don't want to get into this whole thing. All politicians are corrupt. They're doing something corrupt that you don't like. I don't care who you're supporting. Somebody's doing something wrong.
Bad now, as we say.
That's why Jeff, 2024.
He would just feel like no nonsense. Can you imagine him coming out?
I need a better catchphrase.
Just Jeff. Double J. There you go. You and Jordan. I'd be fine. Would you not be fine with the one in the country?
Jordan would be an amazing first lady.
I'm telling you.
Why couldn't she be president, Sam?
Huh?
Why couldn't she be president?
100%.
Well, you said first lady.
Well, because you just pitched Jeff to be 2024.
I didn't say vice president or president.
You didn't pitch Jordan.
I didn't say president either way.
No more doors. Just you slide.